the varying workload of the Straw Hat crew members during their daily routine. While sailing on the sea, a pirate crew needs to divide and cooperate in their work, and the Straw Hat crew has very clear professional roles based on their expertise. Everyone actually has their own tasks to handle, but due to different positions, the sense of busyness varies among them. If we had to pick the most leisurely person on the ship, it would undoubtedly be Captain Luffy. He doesn't really need to do any specific work. You can tell from Luffy's peculiar daily routine that he has no fixed tasks to handle. However, as the leader of a pirate crew, Luffy needs to make important decisions, including determining the Straw Hats' next destination. The rest is naturally left to his crew members to flesh out. Luffy's decisive role shines through in battle, where he takes on the toughest opponents. From this perspective, while Luffy's daily work might not be very tangible, it embodies the future and will of the pirate crew. Brook is quite relaxed. Looking at his sleep schedule, he only sleeps for 5 hours, though this might be because elderly people tend to sleep less. Brook's daily work isn't particularly demanding. You can often see him leisurely drinking tea from his cup on the deck. However, as a musician, Brook certainly has specific duties. He creates classic melodies for the crew and performs when the mood is right, bringing joy and relaxation to everyone after a busy day of work. Robin handles things with ease. She maintains a very healthy sleep schedule, going to bed at 11 p.m. and waking up at 6 a.m. As an archaeologist, Robin's daily work involves reading books, tending to flowers, and shopping with Nami, which gives her a quiet and elegant demeanor. Though she spends quite a lot of time studying books, often appearing in the library, dining room, or on deck reading, it might be somewhat tiring. However, real work pressure never really affects Robin, thanks to her flower fruit's unbeatable efficiency. When doing housework, she can create multiple copies of herself. One person doing the work of 200 is easily manageable for her. Usopp is somewhat busy, with a slightly strained schedule, sleeping at 1 a.m. and waking up at 8 a.m. This sleep pattern enables the sniper to display his prowess in battle. Usopp doesn't really have fixed work, but rather various miscellaneous tasks. Before Frankie joined, Usopp would serve as the shipwright, doing repairs. Later, he would test new inventions with Frankie. He needs to tend to his pop green ammunition garden on the Thousand Sunny. As a sniper, Usopp sometimes serves as a lookout, occasionally helps with fishing out crew members who fall overboard, and often fishes to provide Sanji with ingredients. Whether on the Going Merry or the Thousand Sunny, there's always been an Usopp factory where he spends much of his time working on his peculiar inventions. So while Usopp's work is quite varied, none of the individual tasks are particularly demanding. Chopper is usually quite busy. He sleeps the most in the Straw Hat crew, from 9 p.m. until 7 a.m. Despite the long sleep hours, Chopper is particularly hardworking. He's often seen diligently working, developing new medicines and formulas. Several crew members are quite unique in that they never get sick, which does reduce some of Chopper's workload. However, the Straw Hats tend to get injured frequently in fights, and that's when Chopper's role becomes crucial. Ever wonder why the Straw Hat crew can bounce back so quickly after battles? A good cook and a good doctor are indispensable. Plus, Chopper sometimes treats allies as well, which significantly increases his workload. Jinbe is quite focused. As the best helmsman, the Straw Hats now entrust all sailing matters to him. This job actually requires great energy and concentration. Fortunately, with Nami and Frankie's assistance, Jinbe doesn't get too exhausted. Of course, Jinbe has another job. He's the captain of the Straw Hats rescue squad. Previously, Zoro would lead the rescue efforts, but now this falls within Jinbe's expertise. With his mastery over sea currents, the others just need to fish while he handles the retrieval. Frankie stays quite busy, sleeping at 1 a.m. and waking up at 9 a.m. Although Jinbe now serves as the helmsman, Frankie, as the shipwright, regularly inspects and maintains the ship, makes repairs, replenishes energy, and even checks details like the swing on Sunny. Managing such a large ship involves considerable work. The Thousand Sunny's continued sailing owes much to Frankie's important work. He also spends time working on inventions, which is quite time and energy consuming. Zoro gets very tired, with an extreme sleep schedule, sleeping from 4 a.m. to 7 a.m., showing his incredible physical condition. Zoro often trains in the sword room until late night, and maintains night watch duty, which is why he takes naps on deck during the day, which also helps with healing. In this state, Zoro still needs to handle physically demanding tasks. Moreover, the injuries he sustained 2 years ago haven't fully healed. Along the way, Zoro has done plenty of miscellaneous work, repairing the ship, rescuing people, washing dishes, serving as Nami's manual labor, taking care of Chopper, handling various ship matters, and as the de facto first mate, he needs to put effort into keeping the captain in check. His work is both annoying and heavy. Let's just let Zoro sleep. Nami can't relax for a moment. Although she gets adequate sleep, the ship can't function without her, even for a brief moment. When leaving Fishman Island, things went wrong during just the 10 minutes Nami took a bath. Usually, Nami has to observe sea currents and weather, handle navigation, draw sea charts, carefully manage the crew's expenses, maintain order on the ship, and constantly ensure this bunch doesn't run the ship aground. With such high mental strain, it's clear that Nami stays very busy every day. But Sanji is the one who's truly busy from dawn to dusk. He wakes up at 5 a.m. and goes to bed at midnight, carefully attending to the crew's meals from breakfast to late-night snacks. The Straw Hats have incredible appetites, especially Luffy, who eats 5 meals a day. Between everyone's 3 daily meals, Sanji finishes 1 meal only to start preparing the next. He occasionally serves drinks and snacks to Nami, prepares snacks for others, shows off his skills during parties, cleans up after meals, washes dishes, and purchases lots of ingredients when they dock. Sanji also serves as security for Nami's tangerine grove and the kitchen refrigerator, worrying about Luffy stealing food even in his sleep. With long nights full of concerns, he quickly gets up, and as a main fighter, he still has to fight desperately on the battlefield. There's not a moment's rest. As crewmates, the Straw Hat members willingly contribute their efforts. They naturally love their roles. But if we had to say whose work appears most demanding, Sanji's behind-the-scenes hard work is like his quiet gentleness. What do you think about the workload distribution among the Straw Hat crew? Share your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this analysis, don't forget to like and subscribe to Amy Chan for more One Piece content. Thanks for watching!